Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. But I am going to want landfill across all of this anyway. If I'm putting down some uranium and everything, it's going to go here. This is where I'm going to do it so that I can get water out of here. So in order to be able to get started on that, let's go into this one. I want to go to landfill, and I'm going to take that right out to its outer limit. Over there. I'm going to run that all the way back across here, and I'm going to fill in all of this area. Right, every single little bit of this area. And I fill in like this. I'm going to go over to there. I'm going to run down this way. Now, this is where I got to be a little bit careful that I don't go too far. Actually, it's going to be alright there, I should think. I think that's going to be a problem. I've got no power on that. Oh! I see why. Let's connect that bit in. And then I will also connect that in over this way, just so that we make sure that we do have proper power. I want power connections all the way through. I'll go back up here a minute, and while I'm waiting for that power connection to come in, I can finish putting in the landfill request down through here. Like this. All the way down there. I got 63,000 robots, and now I've got all of my landfill, the construction robots. They're all taking to the skies as well, and they're all racing off, and that one right there is now recharging, which means it's going to drop down to here somewhere. Now I've got all of that. I'm wondering whether or not I actually need to save any more down. I don't think I do, and if I do want more water, I won't extract it from there. So where would I get more water from? I've just now requested that everything up here be filled in. So if I'm going to get more water, it would probably be from this side. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to need more water. I'm going to leave a section down here, just in case I do want to start pulling out more water. So we'll leave a bit there, and I'll fill in everything over this side. So I'll fill in to there, to that part of that island right there. Go down as far as here. I'm actually going to bring that in there like that. And then I've got a little bit here. I can pull out a bit more water if I want to. And looking at this bit over here, I don't want to put more water on that bit. But if I go in a straight line up here, we'll fill in this bit. And I will leave most of this intact. Bring that over to there. So I've got a little bit of space there if I want to put some more water into that bit as well. Just in case. Now we're having a look at the new feature where it puts them down in tiles, and that is really fast. That's really efficient the way that's coming through. So I'm also going to go up here and I'm do some land filling on this bit as well. Let me run down to the bottom first. Decide on here. So I'm going to go to about that level there. That's as far over as we're going to go. There's my limit there, and this is my limit over on this side. So I go straight up like this, all the way up to the very top. And then start filling all of this bit in as we come back down through here. There's a big lot to fill in. But that means that we're going to get a whole load more roboports in here and just fill in a whole load of gaps that have previously existed that now we're not going to have to worry about anymore. Just making sure there's nothing underneath any of that. Right. There we go. That's all of that bit. That shouldn't take too long to deal with. So all of that over there can now be dealt with. We've got Kvorek's enrichment process being dealt with there. So what I need to do is I need to start setting out my electric mining drills. Now, this has got to work differently, and you'll notice immediately that the mining drill there, that's what it looks like on normal ore. Over here, it's got connections, and that's why this is so very, very different. So we've got to run, I'm going to start that one from there. I'm going to run my connections over to there like that, and then that one's going to go like that, and I'm going to do this in lines like this, which will allow me to put power in behind these. Not going to have to worry about doing anything too complicated in here. And do that, and now I've run out. Right. That's fine, we can run out. We don't mind running out a little bit. And while I'm waiting for the rest of that to come along, this is going to go out this way. I'm going to take it all over this side. And you will go over there. Like that. And you. And then this one I'm going to have to just sort of... Oh, wait. Well, I made a pig's ear of that, didn't I? I don't want any going up through that one. Let's get rid of that. I don't need any going up through that one. This one here I do. So we don't actually have very many lines coming up through here. I'm probably only going to need one train on it, to be honest. But I'm still going to put two. We're still going to have two trains run all the way through it. So that one is going to go there. And then I'll do it like this. I'll go into the middle of all of them like that, and then that's going to do the same. So we put this into a grid pattern like this, and I want it to be in a definite grid. Right, well, I don't need to go any further on the grid over there. That means that one can go into here. And any minute now, I should be getting some robots bring up the rest of my electric mining drills. I don't mind when you... I've only got a stack of 50 requested. Well, I suppose it's because I don't really need that many of them, do I? Right, the stack of 50 is just fine. I don't need more than that. So we'll leave it as it is. I won't bother requesting any more. And what I will do, though, is I can come over here. I've got some more mining drills on their way. I can come over to this side, and I can take that track right there. And I'm going to go from here, and I'm going to put that there like that. How far back can I go? That's going to go to there, and then it's going to go over to there, and it's going to go down into there. Just like that all the way along. So there's that bit done. You are going to be in the way, so we will go over this way a little bit further, and we can do the station that I want to put in just over here. So I've got station load like that. Put that one that way. That will drop down. Let's move it over a bit. Right there like that. Absolutely spot on, perfect. So what I'm going to need to do down here is I'm going to have to manually put these in myself. So we're going to want to join us into the logistics network, connect that one up. We're going to select you, and this time we're going to go for uranium ore. And this one, it will operate if the uranium ore is less than or, well, just if the uranium ore is less than this number here, which we're going to set to 1 million. All the others are 3 million. This one I'm going to set to 1 million. There, 1 million set. So if it's less than 1 million, it will operate. Like there. So then I can copy that one and paste that into these. May as well just paste it in rather than trying to do a copy-paste type situation. Just do it like that. There. Drop that into all of them. That's done. And I can take you, and I can join you in. So 1 million uranium ore is what we're going to be after down there. Remove that line there. So they are not going to be in my way. And then I want to come over to here, and I've got another mining drill to put into there. And I'm going to come back up through here like this. And then Spin you round. And do that. Spin you round. And do that. Okay, so I've got one more line that I want to put out like that. And it goes over to there. Like this. Now I need to take those 4 lines that I've got there, and I want to take them over from here over to that side. That's easy enough. We will take these out. That one can come out, and then those can come out. Like that. And then I will take this, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. There. And then I'm going to go with copy, and I'm going to copy those 4, and then I'm going to do this. Back up through here. Like that. To there. To that one. Need to do any more than that, I don't think. And then I will go over to this side, and I will take my station loader blueprint, which is that one there. Spin that round and dump that down onto there like that. That one I don't want. That will go like that, and I'll put that one there instead, so that's all nice and even. And then I can go back with my paste and drop that in there, and that one, and I've now run out of belts, and we'll put it up to there. Okay, so I've run out of belts. I've just got to wait for some more belts to be turned up. While I'm waiting for belts to turn up, we've got more work that we need to do down here. We want to take this one and connect that in there. And then join each of those into there. And down this way, 1, 2, and 3 in there. Right, that's everything has now been joined up. But you'll notice that it's... Well, you won't notice yet. But there. I've done that. Nothing's working. Why, oh why is it not working, you cry? That is because we need sulfuric acid. So, right here, if we were to put these productivity modules in there, it would be a lot more productive. You get more uranium for your sulfuric acid. I'm not too concerned about that. But what we do need is an unbottling plant over here so that we can have some acid. We need a lot of acid. Well, we don't need, like, tons of the stuff, but we do need some. So we're going to put an unbottling plant right here. That one is going to go right there, and that is going to be empty sulfuric acid. And I'm going to go into here, no, here, and I'm going to make one of those, which I'm desperately going to need. That is going to go there. You are going to rotate that way, and then I'm going to have a requester chest right there. We're going to put in that one that way, that one that way, and then you are going to request 400 barrels of sulfuric acid. Like that, 400 barrels of sulfuric acid. Now, right now, I should have... Oh, I got 3. That's because we've suddenly had everything come and pick up the sulfuric acid barrels that I've already got. And they're now racing up to deliver it all. So what we got to do next is I've got to put this out into a line over here and feed in all of the acid all the way through. Right, that doesn't quite reach that far. So we'll move this back by 1. We'll do it like this. So that it does reach on it. That one's got to go out that way. Well, that's a bit of a jolly nuisance. Fine. Do it like that, then. See if I care. I want to make it even, so that means you need to go back there. We'll do it like that. And then you can go there, and then you can go out to that one. You can go out to that one, and you over here will go like that. So I've got... So, sulfuric acid does go from one mining drill into the next one all the way through, so that's not going to be a problem. And then I'm going to do this. I could just do a straight line all the way down. I know I could do that. I just don't want to. I just think this is going to look really cool. Just like that. Right. And I'll put you into there. And you. And you. I've got no barrels of acid have been brought along yet. We're still waiting. No, that's not a barrel of acid that's been brought up yet. The barrels of acid are on their way. There, it says that we're going to get them, but we don't have them yet. They are on their way. I've got 300 of these, so I could go over the other side and set that up. It will take a while. Where are they? That's iron. Here we go. I mean, you see how far away we are? That's a long way for those barrels of acid to travel. But it doesn't actually use all that much sulfuric acid to extract the uranium ore. So once it's in there, it's not going to be like a major hardship. And in come the robots. Bringing them in, and we're already unloading. This is brilliant. Pumping through a whole load of it. And you look in here. I don't know how much it uses. I can't actually tell you how much it uses each time. Oh. Requires 1 per mining operation. So it takes 1 thing of sulfuric acid per mining operation. Which means that that 1 unloading factory right there will be sufficient to get all of these all filled up all the way. It's already filling up, and most of those are still running. So it's not gonna, we're not gonna face any kinds of hardships on that. So next up, we want to go over to here, and we want to bring these down like that. So that one will go up to there, and you go to there, and you go up to there, and then I can put these in like this. They will go round those corners like that and go all the way through. So that line there needs to go up and into that one. This one needs to come down and into that one. And then this one here is to go up here and into that one. And then finally, this one is going to go here and go into that one right there. So I've now got all of those going through. And I've got the sulfuric acid being produced over there. Absolutely brilliant. And we've got the uranium ore all coming through. Everything is working exactly as we want. And if we look in here, it's unloading it. It's full back in there. I mean, yeah, I know that we're currently on a power blip. Despite me having everything all loaded up now, it's still doing power blips. We've got 20,000 construction robots sat down and 64,000 logistics robots. That's looking pretty good. In there, I've got currently 36 barrels with 400 requested. All of those barrels have been taken away. So with the 36 barrels that I've got there, I'm hoping that they will keep now the trail keeping on. Look, see, we've got the empty barrels coming over here. And if we look down this side and we look into here, that's got 448 barrels in there. They'll keep running through that. They will keep working through that. Right. That's most of everything all set up now. That's what you've got to do in order to be able to extract uranium. So it's a little bit more involved than any of the other processes. Now, I got one more station one more area that we got some uranium there that we will extract at some point, but I don't think I need to worry about extracting uranium at the moment. I got another 10 million over there, and all the way over there I got 5.2 million. So I'm not going to worry about using too much of it at the moment. We will increase our production of the stuff later, but right now I don't need to concern myself with it. So the last name we're going to be using today is On the Road. I think I've spelled that right. There. So there's On the Road. I need to make 2 more trains. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. There, so I've got the trains are now ready. This is a private station up here. So we don't want any uninvited guests up here. We can set this one up easily as our private station. I will put That one down there, and that one down there, like we normally do. And then here, I've got room aplenty for one waiting. And then here, we've got for the station. And I can put another one over here. Like that. And I can put one there, like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then I can take my trains. You need to go that way, so that you're waiting at the station. And then we take our cargo over here like that. And then I will put this locomotive onto the track about there. And I will take 4 of them. And I will run those over there like that. Excellent. Perfect. Wonderful. Amazing. Now we go into here. And we've got this station is on the road. The next station that we actually want to use is Silverwolf 187. So we want on the road on here. That's going to be our first one. Add weight condition full cargo. Add weight condition time inactivity or inactivity for 5 seconds. And then add another one. And this is Silverwolf 187. Right there. Add that one is going to be empty cargo. Add weight condition is also inactivity. And that's an and situation. Fuel over here. I have none. I have no fuel. This is a bit of a problem. I gotta go and get some coal. That shouldn't be difficult. I'll go and get some of that. We're going to right-click that one. And paste into that one. Yep, that's all good in there. So now all I gotta do is run off and find me a little bit of coal. So we'll avoid those. The nearest coal to me is going to be all the way back over this side. There. 1 stack of coal out of that train. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hitch a lift. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. Because he'll drop me on the left. Actually, I don't know what side he drops me. I'm about to find out if this is a good idea. I could end up dying from this. This could be the untimely demise of Frithgar. Is it going to be? I mean, we certainly travel faster like this. This is traveling in style. But yeah, that could very easily have been the untimely demise of Frithgar, because it dumped me on the track. Fortunately, there was no other trains coming. So I will go into you, and I will go to fuel in here. I've got half a stack of coal that can go in there now, and then I can go back and I can switch that onto Automagique. And then I can go over to you, and I can do exactly the same. I can put 25 pieces of coal in there, and then I can go to schedule, and I can put that on Automagic as well. I'm going to stand right here beside this one, and I'm going to hitch a lift in there like that. Except I've now got to wait for this to load up, which means that we got to wait for an awful lot of cargo to turn up in here. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Are there any trains here? That one's looping around there. I got no trains here. Here come the trains coming back. See, they got a long way to go. Oh, there's a train. Which way are you going? It's coming down here. It's going around there. Going through. Right, that one's going up that way. Is it going to turn around here and go to the copper? Or is it going to turn around, go on down, and it's going to go to the copper? Right, that one's going to the copper. I've got 300 in there. 400 in there. I think it will be faster if I go over this way. And I go here, and I load into... I probably could have walked back by the time all this has happened. But there, you look there, we've got 1.5, 1.7, 1.8, 0.9, and we're full. And we're away. Off we go. See, some of these, I could actually have 3 trains going because of the distances that they're now having to travel. But I don't ever actually feel the need to have that because I just have more patches being covered. And I think that then it sort of does the job all right. And yeah, I know it could actually be a little bit better if we were to maybe have longer trains, and then there's a whole host of different things that you could do to just improve it all ever so slightly. But I'm just not that concerned about it, to be honest. It genuinely doesn't bother me all that much. exactly how efficient everything is. If it's not perfectly efficient, well, so be it. It's not the end of the world. So if I can get through here without dying. It's always a bit... It's always a bit sort of... You're a little bit curious. You're a little bit cautious. Wondering if you're going to actually make it through without impending doom. Why are you... Oh, I think he went all the way round and then stopped again. Because he's got 1,800 in each one. Not sure about that. I wish this one would hurry up now. And just, like, actually get on and load the train. Because this one didn't unload. Oh, I can have a look here. Silverwolf 187. Empty cargo and 5 seconds of inactivity. So he didn't stop there. Oh, it's because he was coming through to on the road. So he immediately took off. And then came all the way back round to stop again at on the road. It came back to this station. That's why. Full cargo or 5 seconds of inactivity. Empty cargo and 5 seconds of inactivity. Before it can leave Silverwolf. So this one's exactly the same, and you can see here it's slowly filling up the cargo, but it is taking its time. So we don't have to worry about that. It's not going to be anything that's going to concern us. We do need to set up the Kvorix enrichment process. We're not ready to do that yet. If we look in here, though, we have a centrifuge. And that's another new machine that we're going to need to get some stuff set up for. And I'm not going to do that just yet. There's something I do want to do. I've got Landfill up here. That is almost ready. So I can put that in, and what I should be able to do is step this across. So I can put that one there. I'm going to shift-click these in. And shift-click that in. I'm going to go all the way up to the top of this one, up here. Which is right there. Like that. And we'll bring it out over this side. I shouldn't need to shift-click all of them. That one into there. And then you should match up with everything all the way across, which you do, which is absolutely fantastic. And then we can come down here. These I do have to shift-click because we're going across the ocean just here. That's alright. As long as I'm very, very careful not to move them when I'm doing the shift-clicking bit, everything is all tickety-boo and hunky-dory. And I'll go up to there, like that. Go on a bit further. With another round. See, it goes up quite a long way up this way. Bringing this all the way up to there. And that's now joined on to that bit up there. And I've got the other bits have already joined on. So we want to fill this in. But I don't want to fill it in yet. I'm going to need that. So I'm not... That corridor that we've got left, I'm not filling that in. That's going to stay as it is. So there's another thing that I wanted to do. And that is... I've got 43,000 concrete at them. Oh, hang on. 186,000 iron plate. So iron plate is now back up and running again. I suspect that the dip in iron plate... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.